Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful day here in Sarajevo. We're so excited because we are finally going to be trying some delicious local Bosnian cuisine.
Yeah, so follow along the next couple of days. We're going to take you to some hot spots, try out some breakfast, lunch, snacks, maybe hit a brewery.
And try some Bosnian coffee. But first, we're really hungry, so we're gonna go have some lunch at this place called the Singing Nettle because they have, not for me, vegetarian and some vegan options as well, but also meat dishes for lunch. So let's go, I'm hungry. Alright, so our appetizers just arrived, and I ordered, I'm gonna say this wrong, Ulevak sa zaron, which is a corn nettle pie that looks so tasty. It's topped with this yogurt and pesto sauce. It reminds me of like a frittata, and I think this has like a cornbread frittata with spinach. God. It's very good. It's very like comfort food tasty.
So we got the high rellena, Yoba korba, it's chicken and veal soup. It's got some kind of cream on top, nettle, beans, carrots. Yeah, it's very hearty, so it's a little hot out today, but in the winter time it's probably pretty good. Warm you up.
So this place, as we said before, is called the Singing Nettle. And it's kind of a play on words from the plant called the stinging nettle, and they actually use this plant in all of their dishes. And my first bite of this corn pie, I couldn't taste it, but you can see, I think these are the leaves right here. So the taste is kind of like peppery and a little bit tastes like spinach. But the plant is said to have medicinal properties. It's supposed to help heal your gut. I think it's rich in vitamin C too, so kind of an interesting fact. As we're sitting here waiting for our entrees, you can literally smell everything coming from the kitchen. It smells so good. This place is kind of small. There are 2 stories, but you definitely get like a very homey vibe. I'm looking over here because the kitchen's over there, and you can kind of see like the women cooking, and it smells so good.
So I got the Uneche Jezik, which is beef tongue and quant sauce, which is supposed to be kind of spicy. You got beef tongue, obviously, sauteed onions, potatoes, the nettles on top here. Haven't had tongue since lengua tacos back home. Very tender, it's got a little spice to it. It's got like a little mustard in it too.
You don't make very many noises, so I knew when you made that noise, it must be really good.
Yeah, definitely well worth it.
So I got the Veganski Sahan, which translates to vegan Sahan. This is kind of like one of the more well-known dishes here in Sarajevo, and the name Sahan actually refers to the dish that the food is cooked in, or that it's placed in. These dishes are made by hand, and they take hours and hours and hours. But what's inside is, for me, since I did the vegan version, it's a variety of different vegetables that are stuffed with rice and dried fruits and grains, and then there's that pesto on top, which is made with the nettles. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna try this onion. It's good. It's in some kind of broth too. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is definitely a very like healthy tasting dish as well. I don't know what kind of broth that is, but it's really yummy.
So in the meal we got the Chapati. It's the Rakija that they make in-house. Obviously it's flavored with nettle, so we'll give this one a try. It's about $2. Doesn't have much as a aftertaste burn as most of them. It's good though. Got a little of that stinging on the tongue, the pepperiness to it.
What is Rakija?
So Rakija is brandy distilled from plums or grapes. Not sure which one this is. Oh, it's also the national drink, alcoholic drink of Bosnia Herzegovina. The more you know. That was a really filling meal at the Singing Nettle.
Yeah, now we're feeling a little tired, so we're gonna go get a pick-me-up, and I think we're gonna try some Bosnian coffee for the first time.
See if it wakes Evan up.
One minute. One sugar.
Okay, okay. So we've come to this really local Bosnian coffee shop called Bosanska Kafana kod Vega. Sabina, who was the owner of the restaurant we were just at, she sent us over here telling us it was the oldest coffee shop in Bosnia. There are no tourists here, just besides us, all locals, so we're gonna try some Bosnian coffee. Supposedly, you're supposed to like skip the crema off the top, put it in the cup, pour a little bit in, take your sugar cube, dip it in, and bite it, and then sip the coffee, I guess. That's very, very strong. It's actually really, really smooth. Lemon, let's see what you think.
Pretty smooth, not very bitter at all.
As the coffee goes, I would say it's kind of like similar to what we had in Bali and also what we had in Turkey, but just not as strong. So it's a little more like drinkable, I guess I would say. It's pretty tasty. When I say like similar to Bali and Turkey, I mean that the coffee grounds are like mixed in with the water, so they're like really, really finely ground. They mix it with the hot water, and then they usually like kind of settle to the bottom. So that was so chill and so relaxing. The old town of Sarajevo can get really, really busy, and it's hot and it's packed and it's loud. This is definitely off the beaten path, so I highly recommend stopping if you need a break to just kind of rest and relax.
So it got pretty hot out, so we came back to the little Airbnb here. Now we're about to go to a brewery.
Come to Kavincha, which is like a tap room next to the Sarajevo brewery. They weren't open today, so we decided to come here because they serve their beers. So we got some local beers and a local meat and cheese platter, and we're gonna enjoy these for a little bit. All right, friends, when you saw us last, we were headed to like a brewery tap room type thing to grab some beers and some food, but unfortunately you can't win them all. The tap room was all right, the beers were tasty, the service was nice, but the food was pretty much a miss. So it's now the next morning, and we are going to get some
Barek.
yes, which is like a traditional Bosnian breakfast dish. So we're gonna go check it out. Lemon's attempting to order us breakfast. Been sitting at this table for a few minutes thinking they would come by, but you have to order and then sit down.
So we made it to the Barek stop. I just got mine with the traditional with meat. Evan got hers with potatoes, a little yogurt on top.
We've had barek before, right?
Had Barek before in Turkey, but it's really popular for breakfast in Bosnia.
That looks different too, huh?
Yeah, a little bit different. Really good. Salty from the meat. It's really flaky though.
All right, so this is like the perfect breakfast item. The pastry dough is like really, really thin, but not chewy at all. And then we just spread this yogurt all on top. It is fantastic. So when you come here to order breakfast, make sure grab a table and then go up to the counter to order, because they actually sell the barek by weight. So they'll cut like a piece off a bigger piece and then weigh it for you. So our total today, the boraks were $4.50 each, and then our total was I think $12.50, which is like $6.25 US for 2 drinks and 2 breakfast plates. It's a pretty good deal.
And the final stop of our food tour, we have Cevapi. It's gonna have a local salmon bread, a little minced meat with either beef or beef and lamb, mixed meat, whatever they want to do. And it's served with onions. And then I got the kaimak, which is like a sour cream type deal. So we'll see how it is.
Make a little meat pocket.
I'm gonna attempt to. I'm not really sure how you do it, but I'm gonna put it on one and do a big bite out of it. Comes with 10 of these little guys. So not bad for 11 mark or 5.50 US. Really good. All the flavors mix well, and then like a sour cream cheese almost to it.
So the place that we've come to today, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. We'll put it on the screen, but it is so popular here. There's always a line like out the door, so we try to get here as soon as we could. And luckily there wasn't a line, but you definitely see why people come here because it looks really good. I got a pizza. Looks pretty tasty. We've eaten at this pizza shop here a few times too. And it's pretty decent. And it's like what, $2.50? $2.50 for a pizza? Not too shabby.
And also, Cevapi is a national dish of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So that's why it's so popular as well. Nice fast snack.
All right, we're having a serious debate, and we want to know what your guys' thoughts are. When you order pizza, I know this isn't part of like traditional Bosnian food, but do you eat the crust or do you leave it? Let us know in the comments below, because Lemon will eat, he eats his whole plate clean, but I always leave the crust. So we're curious.
Alright friends, hope you enjoyed the food tour here in Sarajevo. Where are we off to now?
We're off to Mostar. So stick around, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Alright, so we've come to this very, very local coffee shop called Start over.